The ex-football player, millionaire, and the Labour Party supporter Gary Neville embarrasses himself once again by not condemning what's happening in Qatar. The beacon of equality and hope and the oppressed. Labour Party supporters, especially people like Gary Neville, the ex-Manchester United football player, current millionaire, and the future Labour politician who's obsessed with that, basically trying to find a seat to join the cabal in the House of Commons, have been criticised for a while now when it comes to his relationship with Qatar, because the World Cup is going to be in Qatar in a month or so, and we've already discovered that the government in Qatar, they use the modern slavery to build all these stadiums. The oppression continues, the censorship continues, and people like Gary Neville, not only they didn't speak out, at times they basically turned a blind eye and then they defended the Qataris. Now this interview is interesting.
Eric Cantona saying that it's a mistake to become an ambassador for a country like Qatar, for a World Cup being held there.
Well, look, that's Eric's view. Eric said yesterday that he didn't think that Manchester United's ground, Old Trafford, should ever be called anything else other than Old Trafford. I would disagree with that if it meant that it would remove the ownership and we could have new owners in who could sell the ground and make that part of the plan to bring a better team and a better project to Manchester United. So everyone has their own view.
What? Okay. All right. So the question was about Qatar, the World Cup, and ambassadorship. And Eric Cantona, who was obviously a former United legend, agrees with me that it's just a nonsensical idea to even think about it. When Gary Neville was asked about it, his answer was, "Oh well, I also disagree with Eric on changing the name of Old Trafford Stadium." That doesn't address the question. You already implied that you disagree with him on that topic as well as Qatar, and you smiled about it. Is that normal behaviour for a future Labour politician? Well, actually, yes, it's absolutely normal behaviour for a future Labour politician. That is classic Gary Neville. The Keir Starmer's party will, of course, welcome you in open arms, because that's exactly what a Labour politician would do. Don't answer the question. Change the definition of the topic and just laugh about it, smile about it. Everything's fine. Not that, people are losing their lives over it. Nobody cares. And we are basically just condoning bad behavior around the world because, we get oil. Yeah, it's all about oil. It's all about money. It's all about the cabal. And all that is going to help the politically correct leftists who just don't want to offend people in the Middle East. I don't care if you're going to offend people in the Middle East. It's the truth. And truth does matter. Speaking of truth, we're going to come back in half an hour in the next video and tell you about how the European Union is financially collapsing. Once again, subscribe to the channel. I'm Tousi and we are the media.